remarks to our ceremony today. First of all, on the back of your program, you'll note that there are many people that we have to give thanks to, various individuals and organizations who have helped to make this day of recognition and awareness a reality. And on behalf of the City of Little Rock and our City Manager, Bruce Moore, and our city staff, we are very happy to have been a part of that group to help support and increasing recognition of the importance of us all pulling together to do something about this terrible, terrible disease. I want to particularly thank Mr. Marshall and the actors for giving us an opportunity to feel what all these words and these wonderful people have said up here about how important it is for us to find a cure for this disease without recrimination, without fear, without bigotry and injustice to the people who have become so afflicted with it. I think it's an interesting juxtaposition as I stand here and I look over at the portrait of a young Bill Clinton who was governor back in the 1980s, who first became aware of, I'm sure as we all did, the issue of AIDS, and how now as a former president of the United States, with a foundation that's down the street here in Little Rock, Arkansas, has taken on the issue of AIDS and HIV in the world as a major initiative to eradicate the issue of AIDS and HIV. I think that says a lot about where Arkansas and where our favorite son fits in recognizing how important this is and how important this World's AIDS Day celebration truly is in terms of bringing forth a recognition of what our challenges are ahead of us. You know, 20 years ago, when World AIDS Day was first observed, there was much uncertainty, as we've all talked about, in terms of HIV and AIDS. Fear and recrimination were rampant. People were fearful of catching the disease through casual contact, or condemning those who were suffering from HIV and AIDS as being, you know, some strange situation that was not normal or not accepted norms. Those who were living with HIV and AIDS were fearful of rejection and criticizing leaders in the government, religion, and healthcare sectors for inactivity. And so 20 years ago, you would not have found many leaders from government, religion, healthcare at a World AIDS Day ceremony. And I am pleased as the mayor of Little Rock to see so many leaders from government, religion, healthcare, and other sectors here today. Today, we know much more about HIV and AIDS, though admittedly still not enough. We still don't know enough, and we have to continue to learn and to understand until we find a cure. But we do have a cure for fear and recrimination, and that is knowledge and compassion. And when I think back on all the lives lost to AIDS over the nearly past 3 decades, I mourn the lost potential, not just of those people in the arts, athletics, science, and education. I also mourn the smiles, the missed hugs, the handshakes, the encouraging words that will never be said. And as we pay tribute to those we have lost to AIDS, we must commit ourselves to increase our kindness to each other, to both friends and strangers, to attempt to make up for the kindness that they are no longer here to share with us. Thank you very much for being here this evening for this World's AIDS Day vigil.